and lonely fans, welcome back to the downfall of women. Now, as you know, I do like downfalls. I do downfall content. Subscribe for more downfalls. Women downfall. OnlyFans model Bonnie Blue says she has broken the world for sleeping with 1,057 men in just 12 hours. Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached peak degeneracy. This is one of the situations of all time. England taking massive L's, okay? Listen, I'm just saying. English governors getting caught with 15-year-olds. We'll cover that next time, don't worry. Definitely subscribe for when I sleep with 1,058 men next week. It's gonna be crazy. Gotta break this record, you know what I'm saying? Grind don't stop, grind don't stop. So, the reason why I wanted to mention this is for several reasons. The first is, this is Lily Phillips. I've covered her in the past. She reflects on her sadness after sleeping with 100 guys in one day. She made a video, a whole documentary, sleeping with 100 guys in one day. And it was basically consistently talking about how excited she is about she's planning her big record-breaking 1,000 guys in one day video. And by the way, she's friends with Bonnie Blue, okay? They are friends. And she got fucked literally by 1,000 men, but she got fucked metaphorically by 100 men plus her ex-best friend. She stole her entire thunder. She literally stole her entire thunder. Whore betrayal. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're marking down. I hope you're marking down the good content. I am here for some good content and fantastic news. We are witnessing whore betrayal on the timeline. So now I want to show you Lily Phillips' initial response after sleeping with 100 guys to show you how brain broken she is. And then I'm going to show you why Bonnie Blue is like an actual succubus demon from hell, okay? Actual, all right? You are not ready for this rabbit hole. All right, so first, let's see her response.
I think sometimes, like, feeling so, like, robotic. Like,
you could tell she's still a little bit human in there. She isn't fully converted to the Church of Slanesh.
Like, the 30th, you know, like, when we're getting on a bit, I've got, like, a routine of, like, how we're going to do this. And, like, it just, sometimes you'd, like, disassociate and be like, you know, like, it's not, like, normal at all.
Yeah, it's not normal. It's, in fact, awful. Awful. On a physical, emotional, and spiritual level, she is fucked. Holy moly.
In my head right now, I can think of, like, 5, 6 guys, 10 guys that I remember.
Bro, this is after she slept with 100 people back to back, or front to front, or whatever.
And that's it. But it's just, I don't know, it's just weird, isn't it? Like,
yeah, you're right, it is. Yeah, it's weird. I agree. Honestly, sleeping with 100 people in a row, yeah, it's pretty weird. I'd agree. Yeah, good point.
If I didn't have the videos, I wouldn't have known I've done 100, you know.
Oh, good job. You filled those 100 guys for content. Honestly, yeah, it's a good thing. Good thing you did that for sure, 100%. You saved their lives. Make sure they don't go on a list because they will never have a girlfriend.
But yeah, I think that was kind of the hard part. Is like.
No, their cocks were the hard part.
Conversing with them.
Oh, yeah.
And like.
Yeah, true. Well, Bonnie Blue didn't have that issue. Bonnie Blue was sitting in front of a conveyor belt of 1,058 people or whatever.
Like when they'd kind of be like, oh, like we've only had 2 minutes or 3 minutes and you said 5 on the message.
Oh my God.
Did someone say that to you?
Yeah. And obviously it just makes you feel so bad.
Do you think you should feel bad about that?
I guess when you've promised something to people who support you, it's kind of hard to let them down.
But it's up to you, right? Like when you know.
Yeah.
This is so sad. This is
process. Do you think what's happened?
I mean, she'll process it after she catches some sexually transmitted diseases. I mean, she's out there collecting STDs like they're Pokemon.
Not yet. God, I won't forget this day, Jesus.
She is sitting there crying, like emotional, like she's 22 years old, okay? And she went through this literally for clout. That is why these people are doing this. And you know the wildest thing? The wildest thing is she said in her documentary that she did this in the name of feminism, all right? Women can finally choose a direction for their life. Yeah, women choose a direction, men choose an erection. Listen, bro. Listen, women. You pile of women. This is not fighting for women's rights.
When I decided to start
yeah, true empowerment. And then she's like a wet puddle of tears. So anyway, her ex-best friend, Bonnie Blue, who claims she's 25, but she looks more like a 38,000-year-old Seshian demon, personally. I mean, like, dude, her skin is, this is not her real face. I'm telling you, bro. There's like actual IRL succubus situation going on. Anyway, as you can see, this is a image of her vagina. This is her actual vagina. I found this image. I thought like it was very important to show this all to you, that what has actually been going on. This is what's happening right now. Also, Bonnie Blue has been in a lot of controversies lately because everything she does because she needs to suck some clout out of people's penises. All right? So, again, this is a petition in Australia to ban her from the country because she basically basically, is going after freshly turned 18-year-olds for clout.
This adult content creator could be banned from Australia after she invited barely legal 18-year-olds to film with her.
I cannot wait to be back on the Gold Coast pleasuring barely legal 18-year-olds.
Bonnie Blue.
That is literally how she promotes it. She promotes her content as pleasuring barely legal 18-year-olds. She's an advanced pedophile. That was a joke, allegedly, in my opinion.
Labeled a predatory sex worker by mothers, shot to fame in the UK after claiming to have slept with 158 different men in 2 weeks.
Yeah, she beat that record.
The 25-year-old has now hit back at her critics who are trying to kick her out of the country by saying,
They're signing that petition on false allegations and poor education, saying, oh, these people are underage, they're under the influence, and they're not consenting. It's not the case. If that was the case, the police would be involved.
She's like fighting for her rights. I love how her face is shiny from the gallons of cum that was probably poured all over her. But like, dude, this is insane. She's saying that she's fighting for the people. Like, dude, how do we prevent these horrid monsters from participating in unconsensual sex? I'll just consent to everyone.
What would your message be to the haters?
Thank you for making me rich.
Yeah, and it's insane. She is a over-proteined individual that is just out there literally marketing herself on the most abhorrent stuff ever. Like, this is an ad that she put in front of a university.
Trent University, as I said, a word, to pleasure as many uni students in 2 weeks. I want to sleep with 130 barely legal 18-year-olds.
Like, why? 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 You are the world's worst Barbie doll.
And you can go for as many rounds as you want. You can finish wherever you want. And
the feminism, ladies and gentlemen, we're reaching a zenith of empowerment.
the most I want to take in one night is 25, but I'll let you in.
But don't worry, she isn't getting paid by them individually. She's only filming them and uploading them to her OnlyFans. So technically, she's not being paid by any of them. So technically, she's not a prostitute. All right, I want to make this clear here for a second.
To a little secret, I did 30 on the first day alone. So come and get me on my knees and let me celebrate you getting into uni, boys.
Yeah, this is obviously insane. If I was a mom, I would be very unhappy. All right, I'll be real here. If I was a mom in England, I would be scared. But the crazy thing is, you got to see what another clip that she's been doing before we get into the Amala Ekunobi video where she just covers this. She actually did this. Now, I want you to imagine for a second. I want to watch this clip, and then we're going to imagine the genders were reversed, because that's my favorite litmus test. If the genders are reversed and it's sexual harassment, then it's sexual harassment. Watch this.
I just wondered, I can't see it on the menu, but where do I get the Five Guys from? The Five Guys. I didn't know if it was like a special room or you can take me out back.
No, I don't.
What about your shift? I mean, I'd want to give you, a good rating. I'm asking for what's on the menu, that's all.
I can hand you a menu if you want.
Are you on it?
No, I'm not.
Oh, that's a shame.
Girl, this is not harassment. This is harassment. I'm dying. Bro, she actually just goes into some guy's random workplace and just actually harasses this Christian guy that's actually, dude, this is like, the stories of like the priests and they need to fight demons and shit. Like, bro, this is demonic. This is demonic. Bro. Yeah, so imagine the genders were switched. Like, I would not want to imagine that, actually, because the world would not be able to stand it. So, Mala Obi-Wan Kenobi just made a video talking about her who slept with 1,000 men in 12 hours. This is insane, and I'm very curious to see her take on this. Because I personally listen, I am a man. And how could a man have an opinion on a woman's body? Am I right, guys? Am I right? Do I win the Virtue Signal Award of the Year? That's right. I take those Virtue Signal points every day of the week. Call me Dream the way I'm virtue signaling. Huh? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So we are here for woman-on-woman violence, all right? We've already had a whore betrayal moment. Now we're having a based woman shit on a less based woman. It's gonna be great.
Guys, we're back again, and way too soon. You'll remember
This is Ozaid.
on this channel we covered the girl Lily Phillips.
She's losing her mind. She's hating it. No! She's like, why am I here? Only to suffer.
She slept with 101 men in 24 hours.
Yep.
Well, now we're back and we're talking about Bonnie Blue because she claims she slept with
Dude, her face does not look real.
1,057 men in 12 hours.
Like, dude, your mind just toggles between impressive, joining the cult of Slanesh. Impressive, technically, but also, at the same time, so is a very well-executed war crime, all right? Like, I'm just saying, this is insane.
I kid you not.
Yeah, feminism, ladies and gentlemen. We have saved women. We have saved women. This is like the argument. Every time I see, like, you see some people, there's this whole community on the internet called Free the Nipple. I don't know why I'm telling you about this, but as someone that's covered the butthole of chaos on the internet for as long as I have, I know. There's an entire community called Free the Nipple, where you have feminist women out there fighting for the rights of women, saying it's unfair that men could walk around public without a shirt, but women cannot walk around in public without a shirt. So to them I say, I completely agree with you. I think I am on your side, women. I will stand by you in this fight for your rights. Okay, I completely agree. No, I'm telling you, these people are insane. Like, these people are actually brain dead.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, you better. Yeah.
I'm literally, this is what I'm hearing.
You better.
Guys, before we get into today's video, please like and subscribe.
Oh yeah, right, I'm supposed to do that. I totally forgot. Guys, definitely like and subscribe for more videos of me shitting on people that deserve it. And sometimes when they don't deserve it also, unfortunately.
It's been an insane time.
I'm here for the women on women violence. You can't call me a misogynist if I have a woman here making fun of this woman on my behalf. So thank you. From the behalf of every single one of my Gunthers in my audience.
All around, all the time. The world is crazy. We are in clown world, and we're gonna move away from the typical news we've been covering.
This is true. No.
Lately, and talk about Bonnie Blue. Now, if you're unfamiliar with Bonnie Blue, she's an...
Unfortunately, I am not. She definitely proved to me that women are not just sex objects by being a sex object.
Dance creator, and she's rose to prominence in displaying her sexuality for all to see on the internet.
The funniest thing is, like, again, this is a subjective take, all right? Very subjective take. I don't think she's pretty, personally. But she's only successful and talked about because of these unbelievably heinous Slaneshian tasks that she takes upon herself. Like, bro, it's insane.
She is known for liking to sleep with
the plastic hole. Chat, you are cooking with that one, but I would never say it. That's, wow, bro, wow. Are you saying that she's a female bioterrorist? I'm not saying that she's not a female bioterrorist.
Barely legal men, as she refers to them. She will go around to different colleges,
Yeah, I call you up, dude, I call you up with the lore. I didn't see this Amala video. I just personally needed some feminine shitting on feminine energy here. All right, I needed that today.
As she calls them in the UK, and sleep with men who have just turned 18. And that's her claim to fame, or I guess being infamous, is sleeping with these young men, filming it for OnlyFans content.
This is like actual devil shit. Listen, I am currently, I'd say about 80% through my first ever Warhammer 40K book, okay? It's about this cult of people trying to summon Slanesh or some shit, all right? It's called Xenos. It's really good. The actions that they take in that Warhammer book about debauchery is not nearly as gross as what's going on here, okay? Listen, it's insane.
And posting it online.
It's like she's doing the equivalent of saying, I found a way to do pedophilia, but legal. And everyone's just like, yo, feminism, ladies and gentlemen.
Now, we covered recently Lily Phillips, who is a friend of Bonnie Blue's, apparently, who slept...
Ex-friend, in my opinion. She absolutely betrayed her. She stabbed her in the back by getting stabbed in the back 1,057 times. Honestly, you gotta respect it. Bro, really, shit.
Slept with 101 men in 24 hours, and this was a huge deal. She rented out an Airbnb and allowed her OnlyFans subscribers to line up, and some of these men were bringing friends, family members, and they got to sleep with her.
Oh my god, that is so sad. Oh my god! I covered this, actually. This is different. This is some guy who came here with his girlfriend and slept with not Bonnie Blue, with her, this fucking hoe, whatever her name is, Lily Phillips, in front of the girlfriend. And the girlfriend said she was uncomfortable with it, but he just really wanted to do it. Like, dude, this is so sad. Like, bro, this is unbelievable. Feminism, ladies and gentlemen. You're making a good argument for feminism right here, is what I'm saying.
For an allotted 5 minutes of time, which she couldn't stick to, if she wanted to, fit in 100 men in one day, and I mean that, pun intended.
This is so sad. This is so sad.
And now we move on to Bonnie Blue. Now, she's posted this video online documenting the fact that she has indeed slept with over 1,000 men in 12 hours. Let's hear it from her.
Oh, she posted a video about this. Let's go.
This is what my face looks like after taking 1,000 men less than 12 hours ago.
Your face literally looks like it came off of like an Elon Musk Catgirl assembly line. You do not look human. Is it just me? Is it just because the inside shapes you know how sometimes when you see a person that's like, I guess, objectively attractive, however, you just know they're like a vile person inside, and then you look at that person and you think that they're ugly just like from the inside out? You know what I'm talking about? Do you know what I'm referring to? It's like, bro, I don't understand. Is it that? She looks like a skinwalker. She looks like she is wearing someone else's face. Oh my god.
I told you girls, taking fluids for moisturizer was good for your skin.
I don't just promote whole values to men, but I also promote them to women. I am swimming in Botox and cum. Hell yes. I'm very excited for Trump to buy Canada and have the United States and buy Mexico and call it the United States of cum.
The big 1000 was completely done. So it started off, I'll give you a bit of an overview.
Is she giving us like a post-game interview? Is she getting like an actual post-game interview right here? Holy crap.
After to start with, it was just like, the room was absolutely full. Then we did groups of 5, like one after
what?
The other of 5s. I wanted to give people more time.
She looks like an SCP that escaped containment. Like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. The 1,000 cock stare is crazy.
So then it went down to like one-on-ones, didn't it? So like one person would watch whilst I was with somebody.
Oh my God, it's worse!
And then it would literally just be like a rotating circle like that.
Oh.
It's actually a meat conveyor belt. It's like an actual meat conveyor belt. They had to film this in a butcher shop to properly throw men around everywhere.
How generous of her. She wanted to give people more time and allow things to get spread out a little bit as she slept with 1,000 men in a single day. Guys, this is the culture that we're living in, where the threshold for people's interests just gets higher and higher and higher and higher, and you have to do more.
Yeah, we are so cooked, bro. We are so cooked. This is not doing well for men. This is not doing well for women. This is actual insanity. This is a net negative to society. Wild, bro.
And we all thought it was so crazy that Lily Phillips slept with 101 men in a single day. But now Bonnie has 10 times that, more than 10 times that, in not even 24 hours, in 12 hours. And I think this is...
Bro, I'm just saying, dude. And I'm scared to look up Bonnie Blue on Google Images. I don't know what's gonna come up. All right, like, I'm honestly scared, bro. I'm honestly terrified. But like, there are a few people that you just look at them and you see demon energy.
This is what the...
All right, listen, right? Tell me this is not like demonic. There is something just uncanny and demonic about this. There are just a couple of images that just, like, I could give you a few. Like, dude, bro, like, these people are possessed by something of unearthly power, okay? Dude, I'm, like, there is something just chilling about these images. They just give off some sort of demonic vibe. I can't even put my finger on it. It's like my soul is rejecting it. Like, this is lizard person mentality.
One person would walk.
Things to get spread out a little bit as she slept with 1,000 men in a single day. Guys, this is the culture that we're living in, where the threshold for people's interests just gets higher and higher and higher and higher, and you have to do more. And we all thought it was so crazy that Lily Phillips slept with 101 men in a single day. But now Bonnie has 10 times that, more than 10 times that, in not even 24 hours, in 12 hours. And I think
that is crazy, dude.
I think this is what the future of content and sex work is going to look like online, particularly for these women who are willing to go to extremes.
That's the point. That's another crazy thing. It's all a gateway drug. You see, the reason why Logan Paul filmed a dead body in the suicide forest in Japan was because right before that, Logan Paul was harassing people in public. And right before that, he was harassing other people in public. And right before that, he was lighting shit on fire in his swimming pool, etc., etc. It's all just a massive downward funnel, like an actual funnel into all of this. Like, it sounds like it's coming out of South Park, but it's just basically a downward spiral of people doing something and needing to do something next time even bigger. And they're competing with each other on levels of debauchery. This is like actual debauchery clout chasing. Sodom and Gomorrah clout chasing. This is insane.
That threshold that you have to meet in order to get...
I wonder how far this is going to go, to be honest, until the government steps in and like bans OnlyFans. I wonder how far this is going to go until it's legally recognized as prostitution. Like, at some point, it's going to be recognized that way. Cum banquet. Bro, debauch chasing. It's insane. It is insane.
And in order to secure your bag and get more people interested in you, it's just going to get crazier and crazier. And
someone's going to die. I think it's going to take someone dying. There's going to be, and I don't wish it on any of these people, okay? Obviously not. But I do think if it keeps going this way, there's actually going to be an OnlyFans creator probably dying on set at some point, doing something extra extreme. And that's, I think, what people are actually going to decide to put it in legislation. And I would be there for the downfall. I'm not hoping for this one specifically, but I'm just saying, all downfalls, I will be here. I'm just saying.
She knows what she's doing from a marketing perspective.
At some point, do they lose their pronoun and just get called it? I mean, I'm just saying.
Knows how to be salacious. She knows how to get people's eyes on her, whether or not it's men who want to see her in this way and want to be with her in this way, or people who are criticizing her for the way that she's engaging with the world and the promiscuity that she is just letting fly all over the place.
Bro, you know what her and the Chinese scientists in the Wuhan lab have in common? They were both working on super AIDS and hoping that it doesn't get out.
In so many different ways. And of course, in this video, she's kind of giving advice to other women saying this is good for you. She just, of course, jokingly in a sort of tongue-in-cheek way said that it's good for your skin to engage with men in this way. And of course it's not. This is not good for you mentally. It's not good for you physically. And I think this is all going to catch up to her if it hasn't already.
I'll be honest, I feel like this is not, it's a super spreader event. Oh my God, dude. I'll be real. I don't think this will get to her. I know that this is like a not based take, probably. Lily Phillips seemed human. So after she slept with 100 men, she was obviously crying. It broke her. But I'll be honest, she didn't seem phased. Bonnie Blue is like a different breed. Like, bro, she is like a genetically mutated hoe. Like, it's insane. I've never seen something like this before. Like, it's wild. Like, it's almost psychopathic.
In due time, and she will experience whatever lies on the other end of this in terms of the scarring of her mind and body from having given herself to 1,000 men, 1,057 men. Let me be.
This is insane. Like, why is this praised by people on the internet? Like, you guys suck. Bro, the biggest red flag ever, I think, in dating right now is if your man slept with Bonnie Blue. Like, she is the ultimate red flag.
Clear. And before we move on to another video that she's posted.
Oh God, it keeps going, dude, stop.
It's a sort of post-game interview.
Like that same joke! No! Oh no, dude, no.
If you will, that actually exists online right now. It's important to note, as this article reads out of the Daily Mail, that she has actually beaten another record.
Oh, I thought for sure beaten was referring to someone's meat, but all right.
So I guess the previous record for sleeping with this many men in a single day was held by another actress who did 919 men in 24 hours in 2004. Lisa Sparks.
It took 21 years, but someone beat the record. Let's go, baby.
So around 11 years later, Bonnie Blue has come through and bedded 1,057 men in 12 hours. If you remember, Lily Phillips was planning on doing this with
dude, hoe backstabbing. This is what I am talking about, bro. Yes. Why am I enjoying this backstab over here? Listen, as someone that, I guess backstabbing is kind of their profession. It is their career. Did she say 11 years? Listen, she can't math. It's okay.
So around 11 years later.
Yeah, all right, listen. We don't watch Amala Obi-Wan Kenobi for her math skills, okay? All right, Obi-Wan Kenobi was not really a big math guy. I would argue that's why he left Anakin alive.
A single day. Her plan was.
He was like, the archives are incomplete. And they're like, bro, you just didn't do the math.
For February, I guess 25-year-old Bonnie Blue was like, you know what? I need to get ahead of the curve on that one.
Yup. Dude, this is insane. Bro, she actually got ahead of the curve. Is that not insane? Her friend and dude, they've collabed in the past, okay? They're collaborators. They're homies. Oh my God, that just rolled off the tongue. They are homies, bro. And she betrayed her by stealing her. Like, this is crazy. I can't stop. This is so gross and so sad. Like, on a personal level, on a friendship level, on an emotional level, a physical level, just a basic human degeneracy level, this is insane.
I need to cut off my betting bestie on that one and get to 1,000 men before she does. And it must be noted that there were 1,000 men willing to do this.
There are a lot of men. Okay, listen. There are a lot of men out there. And you don't need to go too far. Look at the internet. I don't mean to be rude, but look at the internet, bro. How many followers does she have on Twitter? I don't want to look up her Twitter. Whatever. For the sake of research, we do what we must. Bonnie Blue. She has 400,000 followers on Twitter. And this probably isn't even her main platform. Dude, this is insane. The rapture is coming and she is causing it. She is the rapture. Bro, that's insane.
1,000 men got in line, waited for a singular 25-year-old OnlyFans creator.
I mean, she's probably like 35. My guess is she's probably like 35 and she's just half porcelain.
To sleep with them for whatever amount of time they could get in. These men were willing to be in a room with 4 other men.
The comments have to be on her for this one. She's 25 but looks 45. True. For most of human history, this is exactly the sort of thing that most women prayed would never happen to them. True. 1,000 guys with no self-interest. He's spiritually broken. Yeah. 1,000 men waiting for her. True. Yeah, well, anyway. I can't find it. But anyway, someone has to be on this. Because, dude, you go on the internet, you see how pathetic and sad the world is. And honestly, how poorly men are treated online. Like, is this really that mind-boggling? But dude, imagine being number 999. You're walking up there with 5 other guys in your group. Oh my God, this is pathetic.
To be with this woman, they were willing to sit behind another man and watch just to get a single minute.
Someone in my chat is crazy. Judging by all the fire, God seems to be blaming California for this. Stop, that's dark. No, I don't approve. It's kind of funny, but I do not approve.
With Bonnie Blue. And if that does not show a pathetic amount of desperation, I don't know what does. And you know what?
Honestly, this is honestly pathetic for literally every single person involved.
I want to know who these men are. I'm not saying dox them or,
No, don't dox them. You will ruin their lives. If you dox them, you will ruin their lives forever. Okay? Bonnie Blue is raking in millions of dollars. These guys, holy crap, bro. Holy crap. They put the ho in holy.
Identities. I'm sure they're out there running around right now doing whatever it is this type of person does. But my goodness, if I was a girl in the UK on the dating scene right now, and I was running into any of these men, I would sure as hell
shoot them.
Want to know.
Stop spreading the disease. You don't know what they're carrying, okay? They are carrying super AIDS. Ho math can't calculate this shit.
Who they are. Now, as I said, Bonnie Blue did a little post-game interview.
I can't believe this, bro. They're treating, she's like people like, they cheer her on. They treat her like she's doing something so wonderful.
1,000 men's inside of you today.
Yeah.
What hurts more, your mouth or your...
Probably done that a little bit. I don't need a wheelchair. Like, I am fine. Just feels like I've had a heavy day in the bedroom, which is exactly what I've had.
Oh my God, dude.
I think if it had continued how it did for the first sort of 3-4 hours, I would have struggled.
Let's get a round of applause in the room, people.
This is so wild, bro, dude. Like, cheering her on for this? Oh my God, this is so destructive for, like, all of society.
There we go.
And there's the exact problem that you can engage in behavior like this and get a round of applause for doing exactly that. She says she's fine. I'm not taking her at her word on that one. I think what's happening here with a lot of these women is that the positive reinforcement that they get from this behavior is maybe overwhelming the clear negative aspect.
I don't even think it's the positive reinforcement. I think it's the cha-ching money. Like, and also, like, this is someone who, let's be real here. Her parents failed, okay? I don't want to be rude to her parents. Maybe they have issues of their own, but they failed. They did not do a good job, all right? Objectively, coming from the perspective of me, a YouTuber. So, like, it's coming from someone real. But here she is with clout, money, and attention. People are talking about her, and I'll be real here. I'd be surprised if her parents really talked about her all that much. Like, this is like the fatherless moment of the year. She's making money. She's being talked about. She has attention. I don't know, man. Like, is it really that surprising?
Of engaging with men in this way and engaging with sexuality in this way, and the positive reinforcement that they get in the validation from men, the sexual attention from men, the attention from the world, both negative and positive, and of course the millions of dollars that they can receive for doing these acts. It cushions the negativity that is trying to come through to you and let you know, hey, you're doing something really, really bad for your...
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know, man. This is just bad for, I think, all of society. Because, you know, there are girls that are coming from homes that aren't loved that are going to see this and be like, yo, I want to make $1 million too. Here I am, broke, in college, with insane tuition fees and college debts, and I want to make $1 million. And then you see this pop up on your timeline. She literally had to be a hole for 12 hours, and everyone knows her name, okay? Career opportunity, porcelain hole. Like, that's insane.
Your mind and your body, and eventually they're going to receive so much validation, so much attention, so much money that hopefully they hit that moment of this is no
post Nux clarity,
no longer doing anything for me, and you hope it's not, you know, too late on their endeavors to get with as many men as possible. You hope the damage done is something that they can work through, and I don't know what's needed for that. Therapy of some sort.
You know what my opinion? Yeah, therapy. Let's say therapy. Yeah, let's say therapy.
And advice of some kind, and a support system of...
She's cooked. I think at that point you're cooked. Bro, dude, when every gooner knows your name, bro, when you're making millions, when you do something that I think by and large most of the world would consider just obscene and it means nothing to you, you're cooked. I'll be real here, bro. I'd love to see a way out, but I don't see it.
Of some kind for this sort of behavior, but instead it's being reinforced by those positive reinforcements that I just mentioned, and by a world that is telling her that this is okay, that this is liberating, that this is empowering. But this is
God, she's so empowered, bro.
Just how currency works these days. It's not just money, it's attention, it's validation, it's wanting to be wanted. And I think having 1,000 men show up for you in a single day, even to just utilize you and exploit you in this way, is validating for people of certain personalities with certain personality.
I didn't even look at it from this perspective that it's validating to have 1,000 men come for you, but I don't know. I think it's mostly the clout and attention. I think if anything, she is looking at these men as the pathetic losers that are showing up at her house that she's there to suck money out of, like she's a succubus. I don't know. I think that's my perspective, that I think she just thinks very little of all of them, that they're worthless little peons that she's using for their number. Bro, imagine being number 486, okay? I don't think she will ever think of that guy as anything more than number 486.
Characteristics. And I can't imagine that there's not something that happened in this girl's development that maybe set her on the wrong track towards seeking out this validation and seeking money in this.
I mean, her development was pretty bad. It all started when a sect of psychers kidnapped her as a demon child and slowly but surely prayed enough into the ancient runes to create a prince of Slaanesh. And that's kind of what happened. Can't spell succubus without suck, true.
Way. I feel the same way about Lily Phillips. We saw after Lily Phillips slept with 101 men, she was in tears.
I'll be real here. Lily Phillips at least still seems human. I don't know what's going on. We are reaching raid boss e-girl, okay?
Could not handle the situation. Now, she said the reason for her tears was not being able to show up for these men.
Yeah, bullshit, all right?
In the way that she wanted to, which again speaks to that reinforcement of male validation.
Or she was lying. And she was just a complete and utter emotional mess after going through something that's, largely supposed to be intimate.
That these women are seeking. But Bonnie seems in good spirits.
Yeah, but also look at her eyes. They are glazed over. See what I did there?
I have a feeling it's a protective shell. But I digress. Who am I to say what this woman is thinking and feeling, or what she's going to think and feel? Only time will tell, and time is going to put us in the situation where way more women are going to have to deal with whatever consequences lie on the other end of this decision, because our society is just pushing this forward, allowing it to happen.
And it's crazy and praised by some people.
And we're putting eyes on it. I guess we're putting eyes on it now. But hopefully to reflect and say, this is not the way to move forward. And if you are...
No, I'm here simply because I don't feel like I'm actually contributing anything positive to the world right now. This is just Nux News, ladies and gentlemen. Spend time with your daughters, spend time with your fathers. Her body is a husk, okay? Please don't be on her meat wagon, please.
For a young woman, I believe Lily Phillips is around 23, Bonnie Blue is 25.
Bro.
If you are a young woman in the prime of...
Either 25 or a 38,000-year-old Slaaneshian priest. I think it's one or the other. I'm slightly hedged more to my, the latter of these options. Nux News is the good news. Listen, I give you good news. I am here for the news. We do news now on this channel. We're a news channel. No, but seriously, don't come here for news, okay? I'm here to put a smile on your face. And or something.
Your life, when really any time can be the prime of your life, given the mindset. But in this particular time where people are reinforcing this idea that this is your prime, this is your peak of attraction and energy and all these different things.
Amala, let's not sit here and say that this is her peak. There is always the opportunity to sleep with 10,000 men in 12 hours. Now, is it gonna be easy? No. But I think that Slaaneshian priest Bonnie Blue can actually do it.
Please don't waste it on this. I know it might not feel like a
generational talent, bro.
Waste, because you're gonna make a lot of money. Maybe. The average OnlyFans creator makes $150 a month. But if you think you're gonna be these top 1%ers, if you think you're gonna be the ones to be the Bonnie Blues and Lily Phillips, I promise you it is not worth it. And they're showing up and saying, oh, I'm making so much money and I'm just being a girl, I'm just doing girl things and I'm...
Dude, if you have the ability, okay, and the cybernetic implants to be able to do this shit, then you can do whatever you put your mind to. You could put your mind to literally anything if you can get away with this. Bro.
I'm empowered. I'm just feeling my sexuality. There is hurt, pain.
For every girl that's ruining her life for millions, there's another girl out there that's ruining her life for pennies. All right, I'm just saying.
In trauma, whatever you want to call it, whatever pop psychology term you want to throw out there, very deeply set within these women. I mean, we may or may not see that come through. They may or may not be honest about the fact that that's what they're experiencing, but this is not normal behavior. It is the behavior.
She's like, she's losing it. No, look at her eyes darting back and forth, bro.
But this is not normal behavior. It is the behavior of a sick society for both the men and the women involved in this. And those.
She looks traumatized. Dude, I think the most traumatized person in this entire story was Obi-Wan Kenobi. All right, even more somehow than everyone else.
Those are my thoughts. Guys, drop your thoughts
and prayers
in the comments down below.
Many such cases.
On this one, and what's next? Am I gonna have to make another video where I say a woman slept with, 1,500, 2,000? Oh my.
No one is forcing you to make these videos. Bro, dude, some girl sleeps with 10,000 people and literally says after this, all right, Amala, I got you another big video.
Oh my gosh, she did 3,000 at a certain
I dedicate this one to you.
point. This isn't gonna work anymore. And after
I'm telling you, it's gonna be worse. It is literally gonna get worse. Every single one of these situations is gonna be worse. Okay? Bro, we're gonna give it a couple years, all right? We're gonna have women inventing new holes, all right? I shouldn't have said this. Shouldn't be giving out any ideas, all right? Listen, shouldn't be giving out any ideas, all right? Andrew Tate, don't steal that one from me, all right? Listen, I'm just saying, Andrew Tate, don't you steal that one from me, baby.
After that, what's next? What's the next threshold for people's attention when it comes to sex work and OnlyFans?
But that is the issue with this. It's all about reaching a new level of degeneracy that before no one would have seemed possible. Bro, I'll be real here. 2 years ago, I don't think anyone imagined you'd have e-girls sleeping with 1,000 people in a day for content. But we have reached a point that's normal. Isn't that insane?
A creator content. I have so much more to say about this. So there will
same, bro. Literally same.
Be more videos about this and how this sort of trickles down and impacts other parts of our society. And we definitely need to address the men who are investing in this content and who are lining up to the tune of 1,000.
I'll be real here. I think that the men lining up, obviously I do think that they're making terrible life decisions, but I also think that they're also kind of victims of a society that forces them to feel like this is the only way they can actually touch a woman. Like, I'll be real here. It paints a pretty bleak ass parchment for society in general. I don't know, man. Imagine spending money on porn.
To sleep with a single woman. You're weird.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's wild. That's crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, well, anyway, yikes, bro. Bro, dude, that is insane. Dude, imagine like one of these girls gets like the return by death Subaru power. He sleeps with 1,000 men, wakes up, has to sleep with them all over again. Like, dude, this is like some trauma shit. Like, this sounds like it comes out of some really psycho hentai manga. Like, it doesn't even seem like reality. And it's only gonna get worse and worse and worse. By complete coincidence, Fulgrim just returned in Warhammer 40k. Make of that what you will. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you guys. This has been the coverage of the situation that is unfurled, okay? Subscribe for more holes. Stay weird, fam. Like, subscribe, and this video was streamed live on kick.com/Nuxanor. See you there. Stay weird, fam.